All right, I'm down to my last whiskey of the night. Uh, 5 whiskeys is a good flight, I would say. Usually 3 or 4 is enough, but I'm doing 5. I have here a Writer's Tears Japanese Cask Finish limited edition, bottled at 55% alcohol by volume. This wee mason jar was sent to me by none other than Mike Mehnert in Ontario, just a little north of Sudbury, if I recall. And I'm going to give this a try. I've never had this before. I don't even know if it ever was available locally to where I live. But I've got the seal. I've got the ring open. There's the ring. And let's get the top. Oh, come on. Do you have to be so tight? Ah, gotcha. Okay. I'm going to pour a dram of this. Writer's Tears Mizunara cask. Oh, I'm spilling a bit. These mason jars are a little bit difficult to pour from, and you end up spilling a lot. Well, that would add a little color to the top of my table. Or clean it off really good. I have a pine wood table, and yeah, it's almost a quig size dram. I don't think he filled the mason jar all the way this time. If you pour it the right way, it works. All right, there's a little drop left in there, and that's all right. Okay, well, with any further ado, let's interesting. I get a tiny bit of that Mizunara oak going on. What else do I get? At 55%, there's some ABV happening, yes. Let's give this a... Oh, sheeting action. At 55.5%, there's sheeting action. And then there's drops sticking to the sides of the glass. I was expecting a little more out of the nose from this. It's just like Writer's Tears. And I am detecting a little bit of something a little different. And it has the aroma of Mizunara that I remember, but it is toned down compared to the Mizunara in a Glendalough 13, for example. Where else have I had Mizunara? I think there was a... Was it a Chivas Regal Mizunara? Or... I think it was a Chivas Regal. That was finished in Mizunara oak. And it was different. I think the Glendalough 13 stood out the most. But here's the funny thing. I tried a Glendalough 13 after trying the one with the Mizunara oak. I tried one without the Mizunara oak. And I preferred the Glendalough 13 without the Mizunara oak over the one that had it. Go figure. I was expecting the Mizunara to have a bigger influence than this. Okay. There it is on the palate. I'm getting an interesting cherry, apricot, stone fruit kind of thing going on. And then I'm getting a red cherry right in mid palate, red cherry. Wow. Interesting. The Japanese cask, the Mizunara, just makes my mouth water, and I'm assaulted, shall we say, or I am joined with stone fruits and cherry. And the Mizunara on the nose is almost like a perfume. Wow. And what a rich perfume it is. Mm. Now, as I take more sips, I still get some stone fruits. I still get the cherry, which is also a stone fruit, and more of that Mizunara oak thing going on. This is marvelous as it evolves, and every sip is different. Every sip is more satisfying than the last. Wow, Mike, you did great in making me be able to try this. Thank you, Mike. This is good. And what did we say it was at? It was 55%. 55% is sufficient to be my last whiskey of the night. And it's so enjoyable just as it is, neat. But I'm going to add a bit of water. It can probably take that much water. I should remain hydrated, because if I don't remain hydrated, I will have cramps in the morning when I wake up in my legs. After the amount of whiskey that I have had, and the amount of strong whiskey that I have had, I've got to keep my water going. Got to. But this is so nice. And this is so good. I think it's the best application of Mizunara wood to a whiskey that I have ever encountered. What I like about it is it's not overpowering so that you get only the Mizunara. You get some of the characteristics of Writer's Tears as well, which is as it should be. Because what's the point if all that you taste is Mizunara? No point. I have here my Irish Infinity bottle. I'm going to put a little bit of this, Writer's Tears Mizunara, into my Irish Infinity bottle. A little bit. Just a little bit. The rest of it, with water added, will remain in my glass. And I shall sip this. And I shall enjoy this. Because it is nicely balanced. It has that Mizunara, yes, but the Mizunara doesn't overpower everything else. Which puts it in the Goldilocks zone, meaning that it's just right. Oh, this is a superb dram. And I think I said it already, this is the best application of Mizunara oak to any kind of whiskey that I've ever tried. Very, very nice. Very nice. And of course, not to forget to hydrate. Thank you, Mike Mehnert, for making it possible for me to enjoy this dram, and I am enjoying it a lot. Sláinte.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Yeah.